Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday. Today I'm here with a severe weather update. There's going to be a likely chance for a lot of potential severe weather over the next couple of days, so we're going to look at that. We're going to also be looking at a major winter storm. I think the name is Pearl. Don't know. But I think I saw it in the Weather Channel yesterday. But yeah, please subscribe. Sorry there's no video yesterday or today. I was just getting started on digital learning stuff because, yeah, my school's canceled because of the coronavirus. But that won't affect YouTube videos. But yeah, so right now we do have some storms in Texas, which is going to be our main area where we're looking at storms. Let's go to look at the SPC real quick. So we have an enhanced risk out in Texas and Oklahoma. We have a slight risk out in Texas, Oklahoma, almost to southern Kansas. I think it will get extended in that area later today. And then we have a marginal risk out in Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and then Kansas. And we have a secondary marginal risk out in Tennessee, Kentucky, southern Indiana right there. Tornado threat today, 5%. I think that will get upgraded to a 10%. Wind, 30%. And hail threat to 15% SIG. We probably, most likely, we will have a live stream. There's about an 80% chance of a live stream today. So, yes. And then we also will talk about the severe weather chance tomorrow. Because there is a chance tomorrow. Day 2. We have 2 slight risks. We have one in Iowa along the triple point, then we have one along the cold front, pretty much in the Tennessee Valley, I guess. Not Tennessee Valley. I don't know what that's called. From the Arctics up to southern Missouri. And then for day 3, we have a marginal risk in the northeast. So severe weather is starting to get further north this time now because it's now March. Okay, so it's this afternoon. By early this afternoon, we don't see much storms across Texas. It's pretty clear, which is helping to the priming stability. If we look at cloud cover at 18Z this afternoon, it's also pretty warm in this area. It's about probably almost 80 in some areas, 75. We'll look at Cape later and then temperatures, but cloud cover this afternoon. But there is some, but in some areas it's not all of it. Like in this area, Oklahoma, there's not much. So, pretty much just partly cloudy, so that means there's a better chance for severe weather. There's going to be more instability, which we'll also look at. By 21Z, we start to see some storms in southern Texas right there, starting to form. By 7 p.m. tonight, we see some storms down in the southern Texas where we don't have any radars, so we can't really track those. And then we do see some right here, coming up the Wichita Falls. Even though these don't look too significant, those are storms that could be severe because 50 dBZs, which is red, is that color right there. So that would be red, past red, but pivotal weather doesn't go up that high on their color scale. And then by 3Z, which is slow live stream going on, this is 10 p.m. We see widespread thunderstorms. We have some right here, and we have some down here. Not really widespread, but we will be seeing a lot. As we go later, we start to see them forming more and more. And then we start to see this, and then by tomorrow morning we'll start the live stream probably again, and we'll have more. Still back in Oklahoma, and some up to the north, which we're going to look at in a second. But let's take a look at today's risk first. Severe weather chances. Let's go to the most unstable Cape. That's what I like to look at. This afternoon Cape will be pretty high. Look at this, 3,000. Actually, let's look at mixed layer Cape just to get a little bit more accurate feeling. This afternoon Cape will be pretty high, 2,900, almost 3,000 in some of these areas. This is the highest Cape we've had since probably October or September last year. Maybe even longer than that because this is a more organized event because it's severe weather season, not just what we had in September, but pretty high Cape in these regions, and so that will probably mean, or that will mean severe weather. Even down here, we see Mexico, we see some pretty high Cape, and then yeah, we see that. Let's take a look at the Supercell Composite today. Supercell Composite this afternoon will be pretty high. 17, 19, 23 in Texas right there. Supercell Composite is going to be very high for this. Not for this time of year. It's going to be high because it's now March, but it's going to be pretty high. So that would probably mean an enhanced risk. Maybe I would say there's a 25-30% chance of moderate risk to get in place, but I don't think it's going to happen. Super significant tornado perimeter explodes well, not really explodes, not that high, but it's pretty high in southern Texas, right there, 4s, all the way up to Texas here, and it's all the way up to the Oklahoma border. We see about 2s, and we see that move, that little significant tornado area move further to the north, 4s bringing in central Texas. So we do see that. Still at the Spokeshire. You see, we have enough of it as we go later until tonight. We see it. We have a good amount of that. And also I want to take a look at temperatures. So it's going to be pretty warm in this area this afternoon. Yeah, we see that. So it'll be pretty warm. Almost 78 in Oklahoma City, where there's going to be severe weather. It's not that warm up in Missouri, where we could see severe weather tomorrow, just 60s. But it could be. There will be severe 90s in southern Texas, but that's sort of an area where we may not see much severe weather. This is pretty much this area here today. Tomorrow it'll be further over here and then up to the north. But we do have some widespread 70s across the area, so we do see that. Pretty warm temperatures, and then dew points. We have strong winds. The Gulf of Mexico is open, and this afternoon we'll have dew points around 70 by Dallas. In this area, we see that sort of looks like a dry line right there, but I don't think it's the dry line. But we do see 70s over here. 70s, pretty much 60s. The dew points are okay. They're not the best, but they're pretty good, actually. Because you don't want like dew points of like 70. Almost set like 75, 77 for really good for good supercells or stuff. They'll all be HP if you get supercells. If 78-degree dew points, most likely. There's a chance for some classic ones if you have that, but you want it sort of in the mid to upper 60s, maybe around 70. And then let's take a look at Thursday's chance here. Where are we going to go? Oh, let's go to the Midwest, and that's where we're going to be seeing some. So today, it's not really looking too good in the Midwest for severe weather, not a lot of priming. But then tomorrow, there's enough dew point, or high enough dew points on the warm front to potentially bring some severe weather. If we take a look at the reflectivity, we see this tomorrow, which could bring some severe weather, and behind it we could see some. Look at that, Thursday night. That would probably be the actual most severe weather right there. This doesn't look like that. This looks like a bunch of heavy rain. There could be like 1 or 2 severe warnings on that, but this back here looks like there could actually be some tornadoes. That's right along the triple point too. So it could mean something. We'll have a live stream tomorrow when this event happens. It sort of looks like that. So probably maybe an occluded front. We see this big snow blast back here too. Yes. So that's the severe weather for tomorrow, which we'll look at more in depth probably in the live stream tonight. Let's take a look at the winter storm though, because tomorrow morning we start to see rain moving up to the north, and we start to see breakouts of snow in Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota. We see a big band of snow, and so we could see some accumulation, and that'll move out Friday morning. Let's take a look at the now let's take a look at winter. I want to take a look at winter snowfall accumulations that are forecasted. Not as high as we were looking at, but probably 5 to 7 inches, maybe 5 to 8 inches in a lot of these areas. Higher totals in Colorado where the Rockies are, and higher totals in northern Wisconsin and UP and Michigan. If you take a look at the GFS model for that, let's see, total accumulated snowfall, we see a little bit more, 16 inches in Nebraska, so that could mean something. The GFS model is saying there will be more, but we'll have more updates on that with new model runs tonight in the live stream. But that'll wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and peace out.